We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up. I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. In the air now, out to left. After to Santander, he gets there and makes the play for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And it's grounded just foul down the line. At batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 7 homers and 14 driven in. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Stewart has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Mancini is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's Javier Baez, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Yu Darvish is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. A little roller toward the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And here's Renato Nunez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, Watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That is pitch. The second baseman, David Bodie.
Striding in, David Bodie. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Hayward stands at first with 1 out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. From the stretch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Standing in, Steven Souza. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Souza, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini is there. 2 down. So 2 on with 2 away. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Center field. Hayes on the run for it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Dwight Smith Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Liner towards second. Oh, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
So coming to the plate, Austin Wynns. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Still only one out in the inning. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes, count.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out into right center. Well hit. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Liner in there for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Urias ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
To the plate now, David Bodie. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5, and Chicago's taken a 3-2 lead. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here it comes. On the ground to third. And there's one away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The right fielder, number 16.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. To short. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Ball 1, no strike.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Wins is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Stays alive, still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Ian Happ, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know The hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Line drive to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead it 3-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Renato Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball left outside.
Count still at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
I got the count. 2-2.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Hayward, but this will land untouched. 2-2, here it is. I went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dwight Smith Jr. He singled his last time up, and it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Behind 0-2 now. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. Now batting, Austin Hayes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail 3-2. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Got him reaching there, strike 2. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. 1-1 the count now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Line towards center field. And Almora's got it. The side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still a 3-2 ball game. Michael Rooker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. He doubled his last time through. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in, David Bodie. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Slow roller down the third baseline. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on you.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the In now for the O's, Ramon Urias. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Souza is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Renato Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
He's set. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball one.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Ready for another shot now, Albert Almora. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Albert Almora.
Here comes the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. Mancini moving back. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Ian Happ.
At the plate now, Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in safely. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
I got 2-1 the count.
All even now, 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes on the run for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of that bat. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming, here it is. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Sean Armstrong is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the first base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Now at the plate, David Bodie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hey now. Five runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-3 ball game. And he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
At the plate, Steven Souza, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. 4 runs here in this half inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Santander is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top, 7-3. Ready once again, Austin Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Kyle Ryan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Stepping in now, Austin Wynns, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
The first baseman, number 98.
Settling in now, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. In for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Into the box now, Albert Almora. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Albert Almora.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ian Happ. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open it up to 8-3.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Fourth home run here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Brandon Bailey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 9.
Striding in once again, Javier Baez singled home a run in his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 9-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready now, Ramon Urias. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. On the year, Urias is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bodie has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
in now,
15.
Trey Mancini, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Dan Winkler answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Winkler.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Got him to go down swinging there.
Now
Trey Mancini becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate now, Renato Nunez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still way back. It's 9-3. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hopped up. Davis in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. Nunez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And right into the shift. Davis has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, David Bodie. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. This one's flared out toward left. Charging in is Santander. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Steven.
So now to the plate, Steven Souza. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 delivery.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Leading off the inning, Dwight Smith Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way.
Junior.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Chopper to short. Baez ranging to his right. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Anthony Santander. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Austin Hayes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Yu Darvish wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the